Norwood, who is one of our participants. She has a few words to share with you. Thank you, Nina. And I'm not going to sing. What a beautiful evening. Great music, great food, being here with friends and fellow travelers. It has the hallmark of Nina and Susan all over it. The same amount of love and joy and care that they put into Power for Parkinson's we're seeing here tonight. So thank you. Thank you, Nina and Susan. I may be preaching to the choir here, but in case anyone is unaware, I want to share with you that Parkinson's is more than just a disease with no cure. For a long time, I thought of it as a job because you have to get up and work at it every day. In fact, I have a t-shirt that says, "No days off," because since it came into my life, Parkinson's has not given me a day off. Yet. But lately, I have begun to think of it as something else. Because if it's a job, you can quit a job, or you can have a vacation. Parkinson's is really a lifestyle. It changes everything about your life, everything, for you and your entire family. I recently heard an interview with Captain Sullenberg, who famously landed the plane on the Hudson River safely. And he was referring to the recent incident with Southwest Airlines, where the pilot safely landed a damaged plane. A female pilot, I might add. And Captain Sullenberg said, "This is only the beginning. The incident is only the beginning. After that, your whole life is divided into before and after." And Parkinson's is sort of like that. Your life is divided into two parts, before Parkinson's and after Parkinson's. Parkinson's has that effect on our lives and changes everything. But some of it can be very good. And let me give you just one example. Earlier this month, I finished my 40th year of participation in the Capital 10,000. Now, of course, it takes me 2.5 times as long as it used to. But the great part about this year was that I had an entourage of 2 adult children and 2 grandchildren and a cheering squad on the sidelines of the rest of our family. Now, BP, before Parkinson's, I think my adult children considered my annual pilgrimage through downtown Austin as just sort of one more quirky thing their somewhat eccentric mother did. But after Parkinson's, they showed up in full force to walk with me, support me, help me, and it was meaningful to me. By the way, we made our goal. We finished before they took the finish line down. Now, I'm certain that I could not have made that 6.2-mile walk without Power for Parkinson's. It's the daily classes that keep me balanced, keep me strong, and keep my spirits up. The exercise is invigorating for our bodies, and the spirit of caring and support is a balm to our souls. In Power for Parkinson's classes, we have a safe and a non-judgmental space shared by care partners, volunteers. We can challenge ourselves to do the very, very best we can on that day. And if it's a not-so-good day, we're constantly reminded that you're still a good person. Lauren? There are two things that make Power for Parkinson's extraordinary. One is the participation of the care partners, and the other is the fact that the classes are free. Now, the free is important because it speaks to the inclusivity, the reaching out, the welcoming of everyone. It would be tragic to me to think that someone who needs this opportunity could not afford to enjoy it. Susan and Nina have built really what is a very successful business, and they get more and more customers every year. But in this business, the customers don't bring in more revenue. They bring in more costs. I worked for a not-for-profit for many years, and my boss was fond of saying, not-for-profit is a tax status, it's not a business plan. So, here's where I want to express my gratitude to everyone here tonight, because without your participation, without your donations, without your help, Power for Parkinson's would not be possible. And so thank you, thank you, thank you for your contribution. And as I understand it, the window to contribute is not closed. In fact, it may be opened a little wider tonight, but I'll let somebody else tell you about that.